God, Goddess, morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, whenever you see this friend, wham, 𝐾𝐨𝐿𝐿 best friends. How are you vibing today? Hope all is well, no matter your vibe and frequency. Benivide Prata. Welcome and welcome, Black. Black is for expansion. For those who are new, welcome to my channel, Becoming wisegaylV, following my soul's vibe. I am the rare Black unicorn, a real journey in these social media streets, and my channel is an astrological tarot audio visualization. Girl, what does that mean? Honey, I break down the energetic effect and effect that the spiritual realms, aka energetic realms, have on us, just so you can have a better understanding of your haters, of your money, of your love life, of your health. Overall, you, friend, via tarot and astrology, specifically the moon, babes, because the moon is connected to our subconscious, where we consciously, subconsciously live day in and day out. Overall, friend, I spill the energetic detox tea, so you know how to move in these energetic and physical streets. Bless. So now, friend, that you know more about me and what my channel is about, let's finish breaking bread, have a seat, babies, and let's catch the vibes in today's holistic astro tarot talk. Bless. Okay, friends. So for those of you who are new, just to give you a heads up, I probably won't look at the camera that often. Why? Because I have multiple obligations, 5 main obligations. So when I'm channeling messages, I cannot just stop what I'm doing and go record or anything like that. And I tried the note-taking thing to recapture it, but when I go to record, when I do have the opportunities, I can't capture that energy. I forget what exactly I felt. Like the energy moved on, it passed. So please excuse me. I do have my notes and I do write down everything that I felt, thought, and saw at that time. So moving on. So when I was sitting with today's energy, which is today, Thursday, October 20th, baby, I heard, first of all, this rap group. For those of you who know rap, you know, like back in the day, rap, from like the 90s, it was a group called MOP. And they had a song called Annie Up, Get That Fool, Annie Up, some, yeah, I'm killing the hits. But anyway, that message was all about we ain't taking no crap for the most part, and we shutting this ish down. And that's today's energy, because it's just a high vibrational energy. Friend, not just because it's Thursday, you know, Friday Eve, hey, but, and you know, we're almost to the weekend, but because it's Thursday, the day that's ruled by Jupiter and the number 3s, Empress energy. Yes, babe. Okay, give me 1 second. Empress energy, you know, and 2, it's because all this is happening today, the 20th. So the 20th is like judgment card energy while we're in the Leo zodiac sign of the waning crescent moon phase. And you know, the Leo zodiac rules the strength card, and the strength card rules the number 8. Catch my vibes, friend. So I see today as high vibrational because we have the energy of Jupiter along with the Princess Empress energy partnered up today, paired up today to create and co-create the most amazing alignments, friend. You know, those that you, if you so choose energetically, that your energy, that and your frequency will allow, like the most highest vibrational contracts you can. So I sat with today's energy and I heard, I make alignments, aka soul contracts, soul ties to the things I'm truly aware of within myself, my energy, and my higher self's energy. And all stems from your third eye chakra, the house of perception, the house of discernment, which rules Tuesday with Mars. You know, Tuesdays are ruled by Mars. So every Tuesday, energetically, we're planning our next move from the point, plot, and aspect of this spectrum we're on individually and collectively from our current frequencies and vibrations, because today's because Tuesday, as I said is all about planning, using, utilizing, and implementing those plans per the wisdom you internally hold within your mental body of the world and how the world works, ergo physically. Hashtag energy flows where energy goes, right? Right, friend. So you're going to express physically your perception of how you personally view the world and all the world encompasses, including yourself, which is why you make the choices and moves that you do. You know, I do, we all do, from our own individual as well as collective level per where our discernment is at, which is why yesterday, meaning Wednesday, in that video, I had mentioned the higher heart chakra and the throat chakra and the Lalana chakra, as well as Mercury, because Wednesdays is ruled by Mercury. So Wednesdays communicates what end of the spectrum of our individual and us communically, is that a word? As a community, I'm just gonna say that. Like our understanding, our discernment, you know, our perception, as far as where we're at, like I said, individually and collectively. And it's going to do it like, is it aligned to a higher frequency or a lower frequency? AKA today, Judgment Day, the 20th card in the tarot. And how are we vibing, aka using that energy, our energy individually? Ashe, catch the vibes, friend. So today being a day of opportunities, Judgment card energy, what opportunities are we truly aware of that surrounds us from wherever you're at in your life, no matter where you are and are not experiencing success, wins, and triumphs? You know, hold on, friend. Okay, sorry about that. Because the Judgment card energy is all about awareness. Are you aware of what you're capable of and what you're not capable of? Because there's still some mental blockages, stagnation going on. Blessed. You got to remember, we're always blessed and blessed up, friend. Right? Right. Of course. You know, so today being Thursday, October 20th, is such a powerful day because we are halfway through our own individual yet our collective shifts on and within multiple frequencies, traveling through different dimensions and realms to achieve cosmic consciousness. You know, God, Goddess consciousness, or some say Christ consciousness, you know, but in the physical, 10/20, today's date. And so when you think about the number 10, you know, that's all about like the cycles ending. That's what 10 numerically means, cycles ending. And cycles ending as far as mental burdens, because as I mentioned in other videos, the purposes of fall and autumn is all about working on your mental bodies. Every year we go through the suits of the tarot deck, and then we go through our cycles individually and collectively through the zodiac wheel of fortune. But today being 10/20, it's all about doubling down because of the 20. 10 equals 20. 10 plus 10 equals 20. So doubling down to end the cycles of our mental burdens. Why? Because everything starts within our mental, right, friend? Right. So that's what I see through my higher self, Asha, that today represents as far as the numerical date portion. You know, as I said, 10 of Swords is the mental body awareness of what we're partnering up with and how we're partnering up with these energies, entities, and frequencies internally, therefore externally, because today being the 20th reps us partnering up, linking up with our individual high priestess energy, aka our souls, our true secret wisdoms and knowledge of our subconscious world, wherein our clairvoyancies, abilities actually exist, which makes us whole and complete, which is the 2 and 0 of the 20, which is today. And once you've activated your inner knowing, hashtag high priestess knowing, from a place of mental, emotional balance / mental, subconscious, conscious, subconscious understanding and peace, with peace in a polarized and palindrome vibration, then you've truly activated your sacral chakra and solar plexus unconditionally. I also saw today, the 20th, being some type of portal of like a mental energy boost, because 20 is 10 doubled. So it's like today, the 2 and the 0 signified our energy, our energetic connections to and with, as well as within our souls, our physical solar journeys, as well as our divine mom and pops of creations, of our creations. It's just strengthened today with it being October 20th. Today it just gave me the emotions and the feelings, and I saw intuitively that energetically we were strengthened in some type of way or form. If you're catching my vibes, catch my vibes. So now moving forward into the month, into the year, and so on, we truly are operating with a stronger, more enhanced, powerful consciousness, which tomorrow, the 21st, signifies, because the 21st card in tarot is the World card. So when we truly do harmonize within ourselves, meaning accepting yourself physically and where you're at in life, high and low, in totality, hashtag 0 energy, 2 energy, 20 energy, being awareness, that's judgment card energy. You're more open to work with and within yourself in totality, because now you have an even better understanding of life, your life on a personal level and on a higher level. Like I said, God is consciousness. Therefore, being more accepting of your fates, high and low, because now you'll have a celestial, terrestrial, and underworld's understanding of you physically as well as energetically, meaning your higher self, your purposes in the physical, but as well as your higher purposes and agendas beyond what this world and mankind can understand, or even explain, because as they say, nobody can tell you anything about you but you, meaning your higher self, friend. So that's the energetic message that I got with today's energies, today being Thursday, October 20th, as we travel through the ethers energetically, regardless if you are subconsciously conscious, knowingly about it, or consciously, subconsciously knowing of it, but that's what's going on internally. Okay, friend. So let's end the video with some inspiring guidance messages on how to handle today's energy and moving forward. From my 𝐸𝐸 deck. I love this deck. For those of y'all who don't know, 𝐸𝐸 is a Hindu, pull from the top, not from the bottom, goddess of just change. She's powerful. Okay, we have Chumanda, and it came out upright. All right, let me get a tarot. I'm here, pull from the top. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And then I'm pulling another card from my ancestor deck, Oracle deck. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Pull from the top. Okay, back to the basics. Okay. So, today also is the last day of the Leo waning crescent moon. Check out my other videos, especially yesterday and the day before, to know more about the energy that the Leo waning crescent moon brings. But my higher self so far is telling us that for one Chumanda, the guidance is knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Chumanda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience, and discipline required to conquer a difficult situation. Chumanda is the power to accomplish what you need and desire. She is with you now. Her presence now pretends a truly exceptional background in your path. So with this coming out upright, along with the Queen of Pentacles here, as well as the Oracle card, getting back to the basics, what I see is that moving forward, we're being asked, or the guidance moving forward is, with this being the Queen of Pentacles, this is divine feminine energy. That's having an understanding of what it takes to flow within your energy, within your frequency, wherever you're at within your life, so internally, so that way you can produce abundance and prosperity externally, because the Pentacles is all about what? Money and health. When your money is right, our health is good, right, friend? Right. You eating good, you living good, you living a high life. Your money right, which we naturally as humans and as adults, when we living the best life and we're financially set, we don't have to worry about our bills. You eating good, you set, you happy. So overall, with today's energy, and we're still in the waning crescent moon phase, with the Chumanda coming out and the Queen of Pentacles coming out, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about using that internal discernment, because she represents divine feminine energy, but on the physical side, she's like the reflection of that understanding of what is practical and what it takes internally as far as our energy within our mental body. Because hold on. Okay, friend, sorry about that. Okay, I had to get my book with my notes, because my higher self was telling me, like, the Pentacles, that of course represents our physical body, but it represents also the Pentacles deck suit and tarot represents mutable modality. It also gives off fall energy. It gives off the fire element, and it gives off gamma brain waves. So for those of y'all who are not familiar with the gamma, with like the brainwave frequencies and stuff, the gamma brainwaves is like the highest of highs. That's like what the gurus who are into deep into spirituality and stuff like that in some type of way, shape, or form, they can maintain that like bliss, that ultimate bliss, where and then this brainwave, you have to vibe at a certain frequency in order to obtain this brain wave. So with the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles coming out and stuff, with Chumanda, it's like saying, okay, you know what it takes, because Chumanda says knowing what to allow and what to fight for. So you internally have figured out what it takes while we're in this waning crescent moon phase. Because once again, the waning crescent moon phase is rebuilding our auras, rebuilding our spirits, rebuilding our protection, because our aura is our protection, rebuilding, alchemically transforming our light. So that way, because everything has a meaning. So that way, our energetic aura, our shield of protection, will reflect a certain color. And so to show, okay, this person is vibing on this frequency at this vibration, but they are or are not ready. So moving forward with this during to wrap up this waning crescent moon phase, especially with us going into Virgo energy. Virgo is all about is a earth element with the virgin symbolism, and is ruled by Mercury. So it's all about communicating clarity, purified, because it's purified energy. You know, the virgin symbolism is something or someone that's pure, untainted. So moving forward to wrap up the waning crescent moon today, we're being energetically asked. My higher self, Ashai is saying, hey, we need to make sure that we know what to fight for and what not to fight for in order to move forward, so we can within our internal divine feminine energy, our energy where we nurture ourselves, our energy where we take care of ourselves, our energy where we love on ourselves unconditionally, so that way it reflects out into the world as, okay, my friend is ready for this abundance. My friend is ready for this prosperity. And you do all of that by getting back to the basics. Under there, it says simplify, reduce, center. We don't have to do too much. That's what my higher self, Ashai, is saying. You do not have to do too much in order to claim this. Give it to God the best way you can and stuff. How do you do that? By figuring out your soul's vibe. Once you start releasing all that toxic, stagnant energy, those blockages, and you start to be able to move with more clarity within your mental body, all of this happens. You automatically ground. Brown is all about grounding. Brown, the color brown represents reliability, dependability. It's connected to nature, so moving at your natural vibration on wherever frequency you're on, meaning wherever you're at in life, friends, so that way you can always stay grounded no matter what. Why? Because you simplified things. Life is not chaotic. As they say, life isn't always black and white. That's because we complicate things when we do not release those low vibrational karmic contracts that we need to release in order for us to vibe higher, in order for us to call in those higher vibrational soulmate contracts. That could be in friendships, that could be at romantic, that could be intimate, that could be with your money, with higher perceptions of how you view life, what you observe and absorb within life, in all aspects. Higher soulmate contracts, higher soul tie contracts, friend. Give me 1 second. Okay, friend. Another thing that stuck out to me is in these cards too, as far as the colors, was all this red. If you look, this red is like a darker red, but over here is a brighter red, and it made me think of menstrual cycles, menstrual cycles and stuff, and how every month for women physically, men energetically go through menstrual cycles as well, and stuff, because you follow the same cycle as the person you're with, or if you're not with anybody, the last person you're with, only because of the simple fact that y'all mixed energies, if you get what I'm saying. So therefore y'all embody, y'all follow each other's energy, because men pick up on energetically what a woman's going through as far as emotionally. If y'all know the vibes. Anyway, we all grown, y'all know. But anyway, as I was saying, it just reminded me of like new life, vitality, and things like that. But in this card, especially with this Chumanda card, it was saying, like I said, knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Chumanda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience, and discipline required to conquer a difficult situation. Chumanda is the power to accomplish what need and desire. What you need and desire. She is with you now. Her presence now portends a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path. And if you remember, I pulled this card before I pulled this card. So it's like right now we're going through the our menstrual cycle energetically, where we're releasing all that low vibrational toxic life, because you know, when you start off and when you leave, your cycle's about to end. In the physical sense, it starts off for some of us dark red, and then it ends dark red. It's just signifying, okay, this is what's coming, like a forewarning energetically, like we get for the most time. If we are pay attention to our energy, to our emotions, we're always forewarned when some ish is coming. If you're tapped in and know your intuition, but you only do know your intuition because you know thyself. Right, friend. So with that being said, you know, it comes in like a cycle. But in an energetic sense, your intuition will forewarn you of something. Like, hey, don't do this, friend. Don't do this, friend. But you do it anyway. So then when the opportunity comes for you to vibe higher, when this new life comes, hashtag you catch all the bright red vibes of this card, in the physical, you know, those opportunities that will bring you peace, that will bring you abundance, that will bring you stability, that will bring you prosperity comes and stuff. Either you gonna catch the vibes and ride it out, you know, or when it comes and that old life is that darker blood come back, it's like, okay, what the F happened? What happened? You know, friend? And I mean that if regardless if you vibe high or you vibe low, what did you absorb during that time? What did you learn from your lessons? Which is the whole purpose of the waning moon phase. Because the waning crescent phase, as I mentioned in previous videos, this is the time where we're releasing. And this waning crescent moon phase specifically is the time where we're releasing mentally, because we're currently working in the mental body since this is the fall season. Catch my vibes from the other videos. And where we're working mentally to release all that we need to release, so that way we can move on with a clear mind, with a purified mind. Hashtag Virgo waning crescent that's coming along. Because another thing that caught my eye in this card, I hope you can see it. I don't got iPhone. I'm team Android, friend. But another thing that caught my eye is the fact that this is on the top of her head, the waxing gibbous moon. But it's like also, from my understanding, it's also could be considered like the south node. So with that being said, it's like, okay, if you did not catch my other videos, I go a little bit deeper where I break down the word waning and gibbous, because that's what just passed. But the word gibbous, gib means it's like a part, if I'm remembering correctly, in noun form, it's like a part or a piece of a mechanical machine or something like that. But it's like a piece or a tool that's used to hold like a machine together or something together. Whereas us, I can't really remember what us mean, but the one thing that stuck out in my mind was within the definition, it had the word valiant or valence. And when I looked up balance, it was like a lower frequency or a lower quality of something. I can't remember, but that it made sense to me, because like during the waning gibbous moon, we're merging worlds, you know, our inner world with our outer world, our subconscious mind with our conscious mind, and we being the vessels that hold the souls, that hold everything. You know, we're the tool to merge this all together and hold it together, you know, from a lower perspective, you know, while we're weak. I go into that in another video. But with this being on the card and stuff, this representing waxing gibbous, so it's like holding something together from that's of a higher, that's part of the plan, that's and stuff, while in these lower energies. But in the waxing phase, you know, that's the phase of the moon phase where we're building and creating. and developing, you know. So it's like taking what you learned from the lessons, hashtag Leo season. Leo's fixed energy is the season of lessons. So taking what you learned from your lessons and how you are going to apply it during the waning, waxing crescent moon phase to finish in the physical sense, finish up the cycle, the moon cycle of new moon to new moon, in order to because waxing is like you're ripping something off. But then I also, when I thought about the word waxing and I looked up the word waxing itself, it was also about, like, I saw somebody polishing, like putting wax on a vehicle. Where our vessels, our physical bodies are vehicles. They're vessels used to transport and transmute and conduct energy. So with that being said, to me, I saw this as during the time of releasing and learning lessons, where you're choosing, when you're learning what to allow and what to fight for or against, with the wisdom that you have, hashtag High Priestess energy. Check out my video yesterday when I was talking about High Priestess energy, and today as well, you know, all of what the High Priestess entails, you know. So during this, when we hit the waxing gibbous moon, you can move not only just terrestrial wiser, but celestial wiser and underworld's wiser, because now you're using your wisdom, you know, during a time where we're in this gibbous phase, when we go into the waxing gibbous phase, where we're rebuilding things from a lower frequency, from a lower quality of life, when you think about it, because you're aiming higher, right, friend? Right. You know, in some type of way, shape, or form within your life, within your current challenges and obstacles, you're aiming to accomplish something at a higher perspective. So that's why I say lower, you know. And at that time, you're not only are you physically following up for what you removed internally, which will be much easier to do externally, because you already did the inner work. As above, it is below. As it is within, it is throughout. So therefore, you'll be able to build and protect. Catch my vibes. But that's all I have for you today, friend. Oh no. Okay. That's it. Never mind. Okay, friend, that's all I have for you. So I thank you for letting me be your connect to the astral realms and your vibe. If you caught my vibe, like me, resonate with my video, go ahead and ring my notification bell, smash that like button, smash that friend button, aka the subscribe button, and make sure you choose the personalized option from that bell drop down menu. So the next time I call to spill the energetic detox tea, you won't miss my call, baby. Remember, we made high and low vibrational soul contracts before we were born, and we are continuously making those contracts or renewing contracts per our choices, friend. So it's all to help us realign our energy, figure out what's really going on per our individual and collective souls, vibrations, contracts, and so forth. All the answers are actually within you, friend. So make sure you tell yourself today, I am irrefutable. BKA, I am impossible to deny. Be more patient with yourself, friend, and love yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think and back up emotionally, that's what you're going to physically create. Ashe. Stay blessed up, friend, and I'll see you in either the ethers or the next astral realms. Peace, love, and bliss. Bye.